Assalamu alaikum. The topic of my chatbot is actually booking the appointment with the psychologist for a therapy. My chatbot is actually helping the patients or the users to book an appointment without any hesitation. So here are some important topics of my chatbot. The first one is booking, second one is jokes and motivational quotes, and third and most important feature of my chatbot is stress releasing exercise. Here in the booking we have two types of booking. The first one is custom booking and second was in helping in booking. We have two types of locations for booking an appointment or therapy for the patients, and each location have different types of doctors. Custom booking, this is for those users who already know how the chatbot is working and to which hospital or to which clinics this chatbot is already connected. In this custom booking, the user first need to provide the location, like which location he wants, whether he wants to go for Lahore or whether he wants Islamabad. Then he gives the name of the doctors available in that clinic. Then for booking the appointment, he gives other details. If the patient or a customer is new, he knows nothing about it and he don't even aware of his problems, then the chatbot is here for helping. The chatbot first asks some initial or simple questions to analyze the conditions of the patients and why he want to go for therapy. So as we know that everyone is dealing with the stress nowadays, so I add on some features, like if the customers are in very sad mood and he wants to bring some happiness, then there is option available for jokes that will help and lighten the mood of the consumers. The study suggests that there are some exercises that helps the patients or the users to release the stress temporarily without any help. So my chatbot provides some exercise, some details about exercise that the users can perform at home. Here is the first intent of my chatbot, which is welcome intent. As user press hi, then the chatbot first give this reply and then he provide the three basic features of my chatbot. If the user choose the option of jokes, then the chatbot is going to give the following response on the Facebook. This is the intents that help the users to choose a location, either Islamabad or Lahore. For example, if the users choose the location Lahore, then first it provide the list of the doctors. Then it will ask what type of session the user actually want. Then for setting up or fixing the appointment, the chatbot will ask for date, then for the phone, and then at the end the chatbot will display all the available details that the consumers have given. If the user is going to choose the location of Islamabad, then the chatbot is again going to display the same features and functionality that it display for the location of Lahore. Here are some other intents that helps the chatbot to enhance the performance for the users. I create different customized entities for the chatbot, like for accepting the doctor for different locations. I create these two types of customized entities, like doc1 for the Lahore doctors. Here is the session entity that explains what type of the session the user can choose. In case of random values entered by the users, the chatbot can ask again and again to provide only these parameters.
Here we are going to start with my chatbot. Here we start with the initial message hi. After that we are getting the three main features that my chatbot is going to provide, like appointment, exercise, jokes and motivation. Let's first we go with the appointment booking. After that we are getting the two options. The first one is for customization and second one is helping in choosing doctor. I am going to go with the second one. Here the chatbot will ask some basic questions that help the user to choose the best doctor for them. Here the chatbot is asking for the gender. Let's enter female. Enter relationship status is single. Here are some reasons why you need to set an appointment with that. So I am saying that I am feeling depressed. So after that it was going to give us the suggestions for the clinics that we can choose, like we have Islamabad clinic and Lahore branch. I am good to go with Lahore. After Lahore, it was going to display as the list of doctors that are available. So I choose a doctor. Then after that, it was giving us a suggestion which type of the session we want, like group, one-to-one, couple, and seminars. I am going to choose couple. Now we need to enter the details. I confirm. Now I am going to get all the details. Like location is Lahore. The chosen doctor is Dr. Sara and the date is 23 March. And the chosen session is couple. And if we want to return to the initial instruction, I can press hi. No, this time I will going to go with the exercise part. In exercise we have different options. The first one is yoga, and you can click on the details to go to the websites to display to get more details. Here you can again press hi to go to the initial statements. This time I will go with the motivations. Now here's a little twist. Let's check our fallback intent. Like if I click some random data, the chatbot is going to display these options again and again until I choose the best one. Like I enter some random text, the chatbot is going to display 3 options. If I again enter some random text, it was going to display again these 3 options. For now I am going to go with jokes. And in order to move the initial statements or instructions, I can press hi. So this is all about the working of my chatbot. Thank you for listening me.